Mavis has made a soup and there's some judging going on there. It's all a bit Alan Partridge in some places, but well, good morning guys, welcome back to another Yorkshire Pop Top Adventures video. Not an adventure this time because I thought it were about time I did some DIY on the van. I know I thought I'd finished doing all the DIY too, but turns out there were a couple of little mods I wanted to do to the van. I have built some shelves in the cupboard underneath the sink. It was doing my head in having to get pats and ponds out of the cupboard with the smaller door. So I've moved the gas and the water all to the other cupboard because we're not going to get them in and out very often. Rerouting that was a bit of a pain. I did it last night, didn't film it because many swearings happened. So yeah, I've rerouted the water pump, the waste pipe and the gas regulator thing to go on the gas thing. It's not a video about that, but anyway, that's all moved to this side, so then we've got better access to the other cupboard. As you've seen, you know, the shelving unit's all done now, and I can get in my induction hob, the plates, the pans, the Ridge Monkey water bottle. Everything's got its place now, and it's just easy to get to without knocking everything and everything coming tumbling out and stuff like that. So dead happy with that. The rest of the video is, or a lot of the rest of the video is reliant on things yet to arrive. Apart from I bought a PS3. I know. This is about as modern as I am when it comes to gaming and stuff. And we're on like PS29 or something now. But I bought a PS3 because it was cheap. But that's got nothing to do with the video. So if my videos get less and less, it's because I'm playing Gran Turismo or GTA or FIFA 15 or something. So... So the other things that I'm waiting to arrive are a mod to the bit behind the driver's seat, so there's going to be a mod there that I'm really looking forward to putting in, and there will be a link in the description, not sponsored, to where you can get that thing, because I'm sure once you see that, you will want to do it yourself. And I've got to thank a subscriber for the idea, who's also going to be a wedding customer of mine. Thank you very much, you know you are. They came around the other day and we were talking vans and stuff, and they've done this mod, and I said I'm absolutely stealing that mod and I'm doing it in a video. So I just thought I'd own up and fess up to that. So that's coming up. I'm going to clean the van, which I can do. I'm not waiting for anything to arrive. And the other thing I'm waiting for is the... What am I waiting for? Oh, I can't tell you, but it will make the exterior look nicer for longer. And it's not polish, and it's not wax, and it's not going on the metalwork. Some of you clever beans out there might have a good idea as to what I'm going to be doing on the outside. So yeah, it's going to be ace. Let's get cracking, because it's already nearly 1 o'clock. Right, so I've had a revelation. And I know I'm not very good with vinyl, but what I have bought is some more vinyl. Now, we've got a few dents and scrapes on the fridge door. Various things, like things scraping against it and stuff like that. So what I've wanted to do is rewrap it in a gloss white Fablon, whatever it is. And we all know that I'm not very good at doing this. Remembering the front windscreen when I just tore it off and threw it away. So this is either going to make epic video for you and I'm going to do it wrong, or it's going to be epic for me and I'm going to do it right. So let's just give this a go before I start cleaning the van, and then maybe the next thing will arrive. But anyway, yeah, let's crack on. Got the technical Go Outdoors discount card to get out any bubbles. And I know a subscriber did give me a proper thingamajig, but I've lost it. It's upstairs somewhere, because I did it when I redid the office and Fablon the worktop. But for now, we're going with the Go Outdoors discount card. That is... It's all wrong. I mean, this is a flat surface. It's not like a windscreen, is it? So, fingers crossed it works. You can actually take this panel off, but I just couldn't be bothered. So. Look at that. That's a Bobby Dazzler, that, isn't it? Right, I'm going to do this and not bore you, and then I'll show you when it's done. See you, bye. Right, so as you know, I don't gloss over things on this channel, and if I get it wrong, I'll let you know. So after trying twice now to apply directly to the fridge door, I've decided to take the card out and Fablon it separately because it just went completely wrong. Obviously, of course it did. So basically there are 4 screws, and I think it's very similar on the CRX50. This is a CRE50. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 screws just in the top there, and then you take the handle off, unscrew the handle. It's just resting on there now. That normally goes onto there. That comes off, and then when that comes off, you can just slide out the piece of aluminium, and it's going to be way easier to Fablon that as it is than it is doing it the other way. So that's what I'm going to do. Right, I'm not going to lie. That was my final attempt. I should never go into applying decals and graphics, like ever. But what I have done, I can lift this up without taking it. Oh, it's glued to the table. Brilliant. What I have done is I've used the other side. So this is the original grey side, and it's got dents and marks, and they're all showing up underneath the vinyl. So I've used the other side, and now, apart from just one little tiny little speck, it's absolutely perfect. So what I need to do now is run a Stanley knife around it. I'm going to do that so carefully because this is literally my last sheet. Where's my Stanley knife? Literally, where's my Stanley knife? I've just used it. Ugh. Obviously it's under the sofa. Right. Let's give you a better view of me getting this wrong. Oh, last one. Last one. Oh, don't bugger it up now, Cole. Yes! Right, let's put it back on fridge. It's going in. Is it gone? Is it in? Oh, it's done! Hallelujah! So that's the fridge mod done. How nice does that look now? It just looks brighter, cleaner, newer, really lovely. Really happy with that. Now it's time to give the van a vac and a clean and sort it out, because it just needs some TLC. The cockpit needs cleaning. I need to vac the front, the back. I'm just going to get on with it. Stop talking, Cole. Right, so that's basically the whole van cleaned and dried. I'm going to do some tyre shine on the tyres, obviously, but no, it's looking snazzy and shiny and nice. Right then, the van is done and dusted and it's looking clean and shiny and nice, done the wheels, done the tyres, done the polish on the van, done everything, literally everything. Didn't film most of it, but I filmed a bit of it. You don't really want to see a man clean a car, do you? Not as badly as I do, but anyway, it's shiny and clean and nice. The only thing I haven't done, sorry for the noise, they're having some work done over there. The only things I haven't done are the two bumpers, the front bumper and the back bumper, because one of the things I'm waiting for will help me with these bumpers. So, fingers crossed, that arrives tomorrow, I suppose, or maybe the day after. It'll be 2 minutes for you guys. But obviously it'll be a couple of days for me. So it's the next day and everything has arrived for the van, so I'm able to finish this video, which is brilliant. And the first thing that I have bought for the van that's just arrived is another flippy downy, foldy outy, shelfy thingy-majigamy. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, why has he bought a flippy downy, floaty outy, shelfy thingy? Because he's already got one in the van. Well, I tell you now, I've got another place for this flippy downy, foldy outy, shelfy thingy to go in the van. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go install it. Now also, I keep getting asked, how are these affixed to the wall? How are they installed? So what I'll do is I'll do like a semi kind of instructional video on how to install them. It's super easy. But yeah, it saves all the many questions that not only do I get asked, but the supplier of these shelves also gets asked. So it'll tick off a lot of things there. Now, you can't get these from Dub Styling anymore. They have discontinued them. But I'll put a link in the description below as to where you can get them from. I think they're called USR Designs. Phil, thank you so much for sending this over. But yeah, they're super solid. I've had like a full 5 litre water bottle resting on one of these and it doesn't go down. It does take some proper power to go down. But once it's on the wall, it's just easier to do than it is when you've got hold of this and you don't trap your thumb and stuff. So don't do it. Don't do what I do when it comes to this, but do what I do when it comes to installing it. I'm waffling now. Should we go do it? Let's go do it. See you, bye. Right, so we are now in position to be able to install this shelf, and I'll show you what I do and how I do it. It's very simple and straightforward. Comes with 3 black screws, and because I'm screwing this through this bit of wood into this bit of wood, I can use the included black wood screws that come with it. It does come with some brass or, well, these gold screws here that you can install if you're going into something like thin metalwork and stuff. It does say on the bit of sheet of paper there, on the sheet of paper that you get with it, you get like a bit of an instruction thing, but again, once you see me install this, you'll realise how simple it is. So obviously you have to extend the shelf so it's in the upright position, and then we're going to place it in the place it's going to be. Now I'm putting it here because I wanted some extended work surface when we're camped up, so when the chair's forward we've got an extended shelf. When it's back, that will fold away out of the way and the chair can still go back, which is ace. There is going to be more that's going on down here, but that's going to be in a future video. So I'm going to move the camera from there so you can see where I'm drilling and what I'm doing, and let's get this shelf installed. Sweet Caroline. Bah, bah, bah. Right, so what I've done is I have pre-screwed these screws in. Now, not all the way through, just a little bit, so it's less faffy trying to hold the shelf up and screw the screws in. So I just laid it flat on the floor and put the 3 screws in, so they are ready to go. They're not equally measured out. You can be a bit more fastidious with that if you really want to equally measure those out, but you're not going to see it when the shelf's down, and you're still not going to see it when it's up in the position it's going to be. However, if you want to make these equidistant, then that's completely up to you guys. So yeah, they're all pre-screwed, ready to go, and that is basically it with the 3 screws that it comes with. All I need to do now is put it into position where it needs to be and then drill that into the sideboard. So let's do that. Right, so that's it. It's installed, done. That's as simple as it is. 3 screws, done and dusted, and it's as solid as you like. I've had the one just here for ages. It's not fallen off, it's not moved, it's been brilliant. So yeah, highly recommend them. Like I say, link in the description below as to where you can buy it. Now we've got that extra countertop space on the end there. It might not seem much, but when this chair's spun round and we're using this, say for instance the microwave's there or the cooker's on, we've got somewhere to put our cuppers or beers, more importantly, when we're sat with this chair round. Not only that, it leaves a bit of space down here where I might be able to do another little mod. I'm not sure if I'll do it in this video yet because I don't know if I've got enough wood, but I'm thinking of putting the wine rack or a bit of a shoe rack there, somewhere where we can put boots and shoes, probably wine and whiskey. Because the thing about these vans, they are so small, you have to think about every single little gap and space that you could utilise for something. So let's move on to the next thing, which is something I'm going to do to the exterior of the van. If it goes wrong, then it tells you you don't need to do it. If it goes right, then it might be something that you want to do. So yeah, let's do that, and let's see if I can get that right, because so far so good. Everything's gone right, apart from 900 goes on putting this wrap on the fridge, but eventually we got there. You know, if you don't succeed, try again. And my wife tells me that I am very trying, so I think that's a compliment. Right, let's crack on. Right, so back of the van time. At the bumpers. So some of you might have already figured it out, but I bought some Forever Black bumper and trim reconditioner stuff. I'll put a link in the description below as to where you can buy it from, just from Amazon's. I have got like an Amazon shop where you can have a look and buy all of the things that I've ever bought for the van that's still available, so that makes it all in one place. I do get a little bit of cash, but I'll probably get about 8 pence for every one of these sold. It's not very much, but it all helps to go towards making more videos like this for you. So Forever Black, not sponsored, paid with my own penny and monies and stuff. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it to the back bumper, because if it all goes wrong, it's £100 to replace this back bumper, whereas if it goes wrong on the front bumper, then it's game over and it costs a fortune. So we're going to try it on this first. It probably looks black on the video, but it's actually grey, and it's marked and it's scraped and stuff. And I did clean it yesterday, earlier on in the video. I did clean it yesterday to get most of like the grease and stuff off it, but it does come with a cleaner kit as well that I'm going to apply to this and make sure all of it is kind of like a degreaser. All of the muck and rubbish is off, get all the way back to the original bumper, and then start applying this dye. I've read online, and in a few places the applicator's not very good, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an old cloth, and I'm going to get a sponge, and I'm going to apply it with a sponge and then smooth it out with a cloth, so then it's a perfectly flat texture. That might work, it might not, but at least you'll know which one to go for. Some people tape off here. I'm not going to do that because it wipes off, and I might have to open the back doors so I can get to all of it. But yeah, let's give this a go and see if I can get this wrong. Okay, see you, bye. So that's the first coat done. I think by using the sponge it's gone on a little bit more even to some of the ones that I've seen online, but usually there are a few little streaks, but usually after the second coat is when it absolutely shines. It's looking awesome at the moment. I did get a bit on the bodywork, but that just wiped off with a microfiber cloth and a bit of water. Now the thing I love about this the most is that I'd have to re-gel, re-tyre gel or re-black my bumpers so often, like, you know, once every 2 or 3 weeks. So what I'm thinking is if this is on and it lasts, then happy days, because then it just needs cleaning rather than re-blacking, if that makes sense. So I don't know, I'll give you an update in a few years or months, see how it's faring up, but at the moment I'm liking the look of it. We'll wait for this to dry and then we'll crack on with the second coat. Also wear gloves. Right, so I've just moved it so it's not facing the sun, because what was happening as I was putting it on is it was drying straight away, which meant that while it was drying I was still moving it, so it were a bit streaky. It's got less streaky now. I'll put a second coat on, but I think a third coat with it out of the sun and the bumpers cooled down a bit will make that look proper snazzy. I mean, it looks snazzy already. You can probably see it's blacker than it was, which means it's as black as the stone guard here. So yeah, it's working. Let's just have a quick look at the back here. Looking nice, streak free, looks shiny, looks lovely. But I still might do a third one on the back of that. But yeah, I think it makes a huge difference But I shall keep you updated. Right, so it would seem that I am finished. Yeah, it looks like I've just back to blacked it. My fingernails they look filthy, but you know, they'll clean. So yeah, wear gloves. But yeah, that looks snazzy as. I've gone round all the paintwork bits and rubbed off all the over spill stuff, whatever. That just came off with some soap and a cloth. But yeah, that looks snazzy as. Nice. There's a little bit of streaking on this side. Now I think that's just because that's into the sun. 2 coats on the back and 3 coats on the front. So what I might do later is do a 3rd coat on the back when the sun's gone down and it's not as warm, and then a 4th coat on the front. And I've still not even used half of the bottle. You might use more obviously if your bumper's a lot greyer than mine. Mine obviously started off in quite a decent position. So yeah, happy days. If you haven't yet liked and subscribed, then please give us a quick like and a subscribe. That would be awesome. Liking the video helps with like the YouTube algorithms. Sorry, did I stop stroking you? Sorry. And that basically means that the videos will go out to more people, and the more people watch our videos, the more we can go out and do trips and stuff and show you different campsites and go on adventures and stuffs. So next week's video is going to be us at the Otley show. I think it's the largest agricultural show in the UK. It's certainly the first one in the season. Don't worry, it's not like a like just pigs and horses and stuff. There's loads going on there. I think they've got zip lines, climbing wires, shops, things, and all sorts of stuff. You know, I don't know, Mavis has made a soup and there's some judging going on there. It's all a bit Alan Partridge in some places, but it's time for me to sign off. Thank you so much for watching so far. If you're watching this bit, then great. If it's late, go to bed. Don't just have one more beer and don't just watch one more YouTube. Go to bed, you'll thank me for it in the morning. If it's 7 o'clock and you're watching this religiously at 7, then have a lovely evening. And if you're watching this at any other time, have a lovely day, week or weekend. You're all awesome, stay beautiful, and I shall see you guys on the next adventure. Take care, see you, bye. Say bye, Branston, say bye. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Say bye, Branston. What's this? Say bye. Oh, bye-bye. See you later, guys. Bye.